Hey Internet, this episode is the cost of living for each New Zealand region, just the broad ones. I'll also have a comparison in the pricing of general items, and there'll be a budget calculator to figure out the cost of living for that region. Let's begin. So let me just say, for disclaimer purposes, none of these websites are sponsored. I just think they're useful for people coming into New Zealand that are relocating to New Zealand, and it gives you a good idea on where to live in New Zealand based on the cost of living. So Internations, they basically sum up that New Zealand is expensive to live because it's an island nation, low competitors in many sectors, high import taxes, okay? So the cost for an expat and for family of four. So which cities or which region should you live in New Zealand, or based on cost of living? From most expensive, Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, Queenstown. Most affordable, Dunedin, Hamilton, the Tron, New Plymouth, Rotorua. They also talk about utilities, groceries. Cost of education actually varies. Healthcare. It's basically Medicare for all in New Zealand, but some things aren't subsidized, so be aware of that. Transport also varies. So that's that one. Numbeo. It straight up just gives you the pricing and costs. So we have here in Christchurch, we can compare it with Auckland. So you can have a comparison, things like that. That's good. So these are just average prices. If you're into numbers, this website's good for you. So this one is a broad website that gives you like an average cost for everything. And you can just type in like New York, and it will have a comparison as well. I'll do that shortly. This is a cost map, red being most expensive, green being fairly affordable. If you're colorblind, refer to the quick hot takes on the comparison, and I will do a comparison now. And then this will show you, is it more expensive to live this country versus that country? Gives you all the stats. Alright, moving on. So from New Zealand immigration, so this is from the government. They give you a calculator to figure out what your cost of living is based on the region. So how to use it, you basically just type in where you are, what region, are you by yourself, you got a partner, you know, family, all that stuff, what industry you're in, like, and then more specifics. So for this one, I just modified it myself because I'm basically a laborer at a supermarket, so nothing impressive. 15k, it's pretty terrible. And you can modify all that stuff, and this is a no frills existence type of budget. So rent and all that, it's fairly cheap for me because I moved back with my family to live, so it's very, I would say, cheap on that front. So you can just like open it up and you can change the scales, things like that. You can do that for all of them. Yep, healthcare, nothing. If I get sick, I die. I joke. Once again, New Zealand has Medicare for all 95% of the things. There are some things that aren't subsidized where you have to talk to your medical professional. So yeah, consult your GP if you got a health problem. And us thing, do the adult thing and talk to your doctor, all right? Uh, Education, I'm currently graduated, so nothing. But they kind of give you like averages on everything. And then, so that's your income, that's your expenses, so you're in, you're out, and that's what's left over. So I get $70 a week to spend or save or do whatever. Not much. Okay. And yeah. And here's just me, like a dream, I guess. So I'm one day. It doesn't have to be in Auckland, but I'm hoping to be an engineer somewhere. Oh yeah, my dream, I guess, being an engineer. All right. So 62K. It's okay, but and then I left everything as default. So even at default, I'm still getting double of what I get. But truthfully, I think I won't be spending a lot of stuff. And also, $200 on rent in Auckland, it's more like 400. But it depends on how many people you live with, your flatmates, and all that stuff, so it varies. Alright, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications, leave a comment. Until next time, see ya.